What's up, everybody? It's your friend Tyler here, and you're watching Geek Radar. So, here's the spoiler section of The Mandalorian. This show was absolutely awesome. I did, and of course, in my spoiler free review that you could check out now. Before we get this started, like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you all thought about it. And every time you comment, it lets me know further. So you're in that sweepstakes whenever I hit 100. I hit 100 subscribers. So it'll be awesome. So you'll be entered. More comments, more eligible to win. But the thing is, with this show, I thought this was completely original. There was a lot of stuff that I felt like I was literally reading out one of my comics that Marvel's been putting out. And the characters in this show were so well written. We're going to get into this. This is definitely a spoiler review. But I'm going to try to not make this long and drawn out. So we meet the character, the Mandalorian, which I still don't know. This is a completely original character, so we don't really know about too much about this character. But we find out in the beginning he's looking for this bounty, and you find out there's other guys, roughing the other bounty up. It's this blue guy. I can't remember his name. But and then the Mandalorian walks in, and you see ultimate badassery of the Mandalorian after one of the other bounty hunters, I think they were, was telling him to buy his drink, and he just totally cut one of the scenes, cut the dude in half. I'm not gonna get fully into it because I want you guys to watch the show, and it's only on Disney Plus. And there was a lot of characters they brought into here that I really liked. It showed some sort of Mandalorian hideout of some, like, almost like tribe, because there's a lot of stuff about the Mandalorians if you watch on the Clone Wars show, and also a little bit on Rebels, which if you have Disney Plus, they're also on there as well. So go through there as well. It's really good. Clone Wars, watch the Clone Wars movie before you go into the show. A lot of people don't know that. It introduces Ahsoka and all that good stuff, so those are great. But back to Mandalorian. With this, I really like the supporting characters that we brought in here. I like the elder character that ends up saving the Mandalorian. I thought that was perfectly done with practical puppets, and CGI it was amazing. We had Carl Weathers in here. We had also a bunch of different great actors. We actually got to see Jabba's pet. I think that was him, that little shit that always sat on the bottom of the little cushion, that little asshole. He was caged up, so I thought that was absolutely amazing. And the way that he is getting these bounties is he's carbonite freezing them, which is awesome because this takes place somewhere after the Empire has ruled. It's right after. I'm not sure if it's completely. I think it's set maybe 1 or 2 years after Episode 6. But the execution of the show, the way it was shot, I think Dave Filoni, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, people were like, "You dude, you say you know all Star Wars," but he did a great job directing this episode. Jon Favreau, of course, that made this show possible, was amazing. But we find out at the end, they are looking for a bounty that is 50 years old. They're like, "We got to get somebody in here." And he takes a bounty, and it's like, we have the room full of stormtroopers and stuff. Watch the show. I'm not going to get too much into it 100%. And we find out that we have another bounty hunter there, IG-11. I thought it was IG-88 whenever the first trailer came up, but it is not. That's the robot that's in the Bounty Hunter Guild with Boba Fett, so it's not the same droid. But I liked his character. He whooped ass, and they teamed up. And another thing before we get to that, the Mandalorian was also able to get some type of silver, some type of stuff to be able to get a shoulder piece. And the armor that was originally on there looked like the Scarif Trooper armor that was on the Scarif Beach in Rogue One. So look that up, see if I'm correct, because that looked exactly like their Stormtrooper armor, the Scarif Troopers. But we find out, getting back to the Mandalorian, we find out that the bounty is, they whoop all these guys' asses, and the bounty is 50 years old, and he's a species that Yoda is. And we really I know nothing about the backstory of Yoda or his people. I don't think anybody knows. Maybe an old canon, which I got into a lot, but I'm glad it's kind of out there. A lot of people will be like, no, I love old canon, but to each his own. But I really don't know what It's not Yoda. A lot of people, oh, it's Baby Yoda. No, this is after. Of course, it's not going to be Yoda. But not most. Slap him! Not much is known about his species, which I think is really cool. So maybe this will be another, you know what I mean, great leader of the Force. Who slipping again? But maybe this will be another great leader. Who knows? I mean, Yoda was, I think, over 1,000. Like, he was 1,000. People are going to jump all over me and be like, oh, he's a purist. But I just got done watching the episode again, so I'm still mind blown. But we run into a baby of his species, and the Mandalorian just totally, because IG-11 was like the target we got to execute, and he's a damn droid. And the Mandalorian, for some reason, does not like droids, we find out. So the Mandalorian just, his character, it's gone. About the pop, and he's dead. That's the perfect representation. But a lot of people don't know that the Mandalorian's actual gun, the long gun, that's what Boba Fett had in the Star Wars Holiday Special. That a lot of people do not know about that. It's 2 hours, and just don't watch it. I'm gonna get it for a friend on Christmas just to get him mad. It's fun. But yeah, this episode was absolutely amazing. We've seen that the Mandalorian is going to take the child, or you know what I mean, of the species of Yoda. But yeah, I think this episode is a 10 out of 10. I thought it was amazing, and I can't wait to see what's coming in the next weeks. And I think it's going to pan out, and everything's going to be great, because I've only heard positive reviews, and everything is great. And I will be reviewing every episode from now on. But yeah, if you like this review, like, share, and subscribe, comment below, and like I said before, 100 subscribers is a giveaway. Every 100 from now on is a giveaway every 100. So yeah, as I said again, like, share, and subscribe, and this has been the Mandalorian spoiler review, and I'm Tyler, and you've been watching Geek Radar. Peace out, guys.